Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel, Marriage and Medicine. So as you know, if you follow us on Instagram, or maybe if you've seen some of our latest videos on YouTube, I am pregnant with our second child. I am 36 weeks as of today. But right now I'm sitting in our seating area of our bedroom. So this is actually going to be where the baby is at. Probably not right away, but maybe after those first 6 to 8 weeks, once I've completely healed, we'll probably transition her to this side of the room. And so this will be kind of where me and her hang out, throughout the night with all those feedings and all of that. So I'll show you guys this area. I have a little cart set up for that. Okay, so this is kind of the little setup that I have for once we transition her to this side of the room. So of course all these bags won't be here. But on the far wall we have her bassinet. And then this won't be in there, but my nursing pillow is in there right now. So this will be where she sleeps. And then over there I have a diaper cart full of stuff just for in the middle of the night that I might need for her. So that way I don't have to go throughout the house and try to pick stuff up and try to find things. I put it all in there, and I'll show you guys what I put on there in a second. Then I have a little nightstand table here that'll eventually go to her room once she moves down there. And then this recliner, that also will probably go to her room once she moves to that, but for now, that'll be for me. And then back in the back, there is a lamp for at nighttime. Instead of turning on the actual bedroom light, I'll just turn that on for when I need to change her and stuff. So it's pretty simple, but this is where she'll be for most of the time while she's in our room. This is our diaper kit, and so I know you can't quite see, but there's 3 different kind of levels to it. And this is something that I actually didn't use with Naya, but I've been seeing now it's becoming more and more popular, and it's a really good idea, just to have a cart full of stuff that you need, especially if you are breastfeeding. But I mean, even if you're not, this is just all stuff that I'll need throughout the night whenever I'm getting up with her. That way I don't have to go around and find stuff. So I wanted to share what is on here. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that I will put in the description everything I got, where I got it from, or where I ordered it from, the names, all of that stuff. So if there's something that you see that you like or that you're interested in, I'll put it in that list, and then that way you can be able to find it on your own too. So on the cart, on this top part, I have a wipe warmer. And then I have, this is a hatch. So if you don't know, a hatch is basically a bunch of things in one. It's a sound machine, a night light, and then it also can act as a monitor. So of course, there's no camera on it. You can't see the baby, but you can hear her. So if I were to put that in her room, and if I just wanted to listen in on her, I could do that. So I probably, while she's in our room, I would just use it for the sound aspect. But, in the middle of the night, if I wanted to turn on the light, I could use it for that as well. The good thing about this is you can also use this. It's really good for toddlers. So Naya has one, and this is what we use to help basically train her with staying in her bed, because once she transitioned from a crib to a big girl bed, that trying to understand okay, you need to stay in your bed, stay in your room, don't come out, that's hard for them to get. And so with this, I like that you can set different color lights to mean different things. So for Naya, we taught her that if it's red, that means that you can't come out of your room yet. If you can get out of your bed, that's fine, I can't stop you from doing that, but you can't come out your room. And then once it turns green, she knows that she's allowed to come out of her room. That's an okay time in the morning that she can get out. Because otherwise, when we were transitioning her to a bed, she would just go in there as soon as you close the door, within a minute. she's coming out like, hey, like she just didn't understand, like, it's bedtime, you need to stay in your bed. So that was a really good thing that helped us with teaching her how to stay in her bed. So this is definitely something, if you do get one for your baby, it'll be able to be used for years to come. And then, of course, I have breastfeeding pads up here and diaper cream. And then I also have, what's it called? Nipple cream, because, you know, with breastfeeding, generally nipples can crack and bleed and all of that. I know it's TMI, but that's what happens. They can get dry, and so I also have that. That's going to be up here. And then something else that I don't have up here yet, I'm going to put a passy. And then on this second row down here, I know you can't see it, but I have diapers down here. I have like burp cloths. I have a bib, some wipes, and then just extra little onesies. So like in case she has an accident or anything, I can make sure I can just change her right here. I don't have to go down the hall to find a new outfit. And then at the very bottom, I put, so this is called a receiving blanket. I honestly am not 100% sure what these are originally intended for. I guess they're intended for maybe like a burp cloth. Maybe you could use them like as a swaddle. I don't use them for any of that. What I use them for is to change her. So if I put her like on a changing table, or if I change her on the floor or on the bed or wherever, I like to use these instead and just put that down first. That way if she does accidentally go to the bathroom while I'm changing her, it's not getting on whatever she's being changed on. So I have a few of those. And then I do have a swaddle blanket. It's really huge, so this was good to help swaddle her. And then I have a regular blanket down there because I do like to keep our room cool. So just in case, that won't be for her to sleep with, but like when I get her out in the middle of the night and when she's being fed or just being held, I can cover up with that. But when she sleeps in the bassinet, she won't have any blankets or anything in there, just for safe sleeping. And then what else do I have? I have extra sheets for the bassinet in case she has an accident on there. And I think the last thing I have is an extra cover for my nursing pillow. So just in case she like spits up or whatever on that, I can change that too. I think that is pretty much it. I think the last thing I have to add is stuff for me. So just like some snacks, just because, you know, when you're breastfeeding, you tend to get hungry a lot more often. And so I think over here in this table, I'm going to put some snacks there, and then I'll make sure I have some drinks too, just in case. So that way I don't have to go downstairs to the kitchen while I do all of that stuff. That should be it pretty much for all of us. So hopefully it was helpful if you are a new mom out there, or you're just kind of going back and forth with deciding what you need and what you don't need. So thank you for watching. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you follow us over on Instagram at marriage, the letter N, and medicine. And we will see you in the next video.